dearest lily pals. Hello, 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 hi, hi, hello. Welcome, willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Ah. It's that time again. I bet you noticed. I'm feeling pretty dang fine today. I managed to be a little bit productive. Got a little bit artwork done but not finished. I've been playing more of the Isle. I've been playing a dinosaur game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's kind of my latest fixation. I mentioned last stream, I think, like towards the end. I do hope to maybe be able to stream some of that game. I'm honestly thinking of trying this upcoming Friday, at the very least. Again, I'm not sure how well it's gonna go, you know, because it's an online game, and I don't know how big of an impact it'll have on my, like my bandwidth, my FPS, my bandwidth, my frames, technical stuff. But I want to try. I at least want to try. I want to know for sure. Also, I noticed, I think the current beta build for the game also has a stream mode, like streamer mode. I'm not entirely sure what that's for, or what it does. It's a feature. I suppose we'll have to find out. But right now, we're not worried so much about dinosaurs. We're worried about the beastie girls coming around from the corner of hell. Last time on TOUHOU 19, we played as Tsukasa and Mamizo to finish off the Beast Girls, like the neutral Beast Girls that didn't have a whole lot of crucial relevance to the plot at hand. But now is where it's gonna start picking up. I gotta get my wifey and boyfie's frogs in order. Just like that. Okay. Ta-da! The patcher quickly needed to update. Here we go. Good shit. Good shit, good shit. Alright. We're playing as Yachi the turtle dragon, Saki the Pegasus, Yuma the sheep. Yachi... I figured, like, in the past, like, Yachi would actually be pretty decent to play, but she's actually... I think she's probably the most difficult of the three Yakuza clan leaders. Saki is pretty straightforward. Yuma is extremely powerful. Like, by far the best, and probably one of the best characters in the game. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But we gotta start off slow. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Yachi, eh. Alright, it's just about time. Now, where is Gensokyo's own great sage equal to heaven? You called? Is it finally time to conquer the surface? You're quick to seize an opportunity. I recruited such a reassuring ally and one of flesh, too. Now, let's begin. This'll be our final training session. Come at me. Oops. Yeah, I know I'm here for a fight or something. Yachi is all about the honeycomb patterns. She's a lot more of a defensive character. Like her charge 1 and 2 are primarily stationary. They're stationary and they're mainly good for clearing bullets more than anything else. We got mostly straightforward, but kind of like a tri-shot sort of orientation. I got kind of mixed feelings on it. That's the charge 2. Honestly feeling like just so low-key, so chill tonight. So if I don't talk much, that's probably why. I'm just feeling real dang spiffy. It's really good about eating bullets. It does a little bit of damage, but obviously you need to have it hit the targets for it to actually mean anything. Yeah, Yachi is a lot more capable in closer range. Okay, that's enough. I need you to work with the beast spirits to defend our territory once we've taken it. Understood. Then what will you do, Lady Yachi? I'll pay the Keiga family and the Goyoku Alliance a visit, to keep them in their lane. I'm particularly interested in the Keiga family. Their new friend looks rather capable. Sticks! It's French fry time. This is the place from the rumors, but... Oh! With that long, scaly tail! Could it really be? Matriarch Kicho of the Kiketsu family? But why would she come here? Ha! This opportunity is already ripe. You, ancient wolf pup. Let the feast begin! How despicable, going after the new recruit first. Targeting the weaker link. Get my barrier back. Woo. Trying to throw fire at a dragon, that's adorable. Rah, rah, rah! The Cerberus dance. I gotcha! Nom. Crunch. Lady Saki's not gonna stay quiet now that you've pulled this crap. Of course she won't. Because that's part of my plan. Little bumper! More resistant to wolf spirit. As I thought, the law of the wild runs in our blood. An active battle really gets the blood pumping and the body jumping. Oh my. It's strange to see Yachie come out here herself. I grew tired of waiting. I've heard that you beat Inoko, senseless by the sound of it. I've been looking to pay it back to you. I already have, actually. Your little monkey hermit came a-knocking, but she couldn't hold me up long. She was weaker than I expected. A disappointing showing, really. What did you do to B10? I won't forgive you. Get ready! In this world, the strong trample the weak. In the end, only the cruel and ruthless will prevail. So similar, and yet here they are bickering with each other. Here come the pack. Here comes the pack. Nom. Ah! Eat my hexagons! Ah, that's one life. Ah! Dicey. Bit too much. Come on, horse meat. There we go. Whoa, girl! Done already? Have you gotten this week? I'm so disappointed. Sorry, I just couldn't focus on the fight. Did something happen? No, it's just... Why did you do it? Why Anoko? That line really surprises me coming from Saki. Why'd you do it, Yachi? Why'd you do it? Like one of those, like cartoonish crime bosses who actually gives a shit about her underlings. I suppose it makes sense if she's in charge of wolf packs. Or like wolf spirits. Not to mention, horses are fairly social too. Yeah. I heard Yuma also made a new friend. How unusual for that loner. There were a lot of reports she's here, but... Hey, Chupacabra! Are you here? Who's there? I'm not some weird yokai like a Chupacabra or something. I'm a Tenkajin! Oh, is that so? My sincere apologies. Chupacajin of the Goyoku Alliance. To bring up the name of the Goyoku Alliance, just who are you? I'm the matriarch of the Kaketsu family, Yachie Kicho. Ah, the Kaketsu family. Now it makes sense. I was told to off any of Totetsu's enemies without a second thought. The Kaketsu family are enemies, right? Right? I find it rather odd that the first place that Chiari thought to set up shop was at the Mioran Cemetery. Eat my breadsticks of death! Ow. Sticking me with their needles. The best part about Yachia's charges, not only the fact that it eats a lot of bullets, but that eating a lot of bullets mean more charge points. Just num 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 num. Owie! No! You cannot suck my blood! Three-way now. I didn't need to do that, but I wasn't paying attention. I often forget how little it takes just to get a charge 2 off. Come on, come on. Everybody keeps trying to throw fire at me. It's not working. The more you try to burn me, the more it waxes my shell. There we go. Suck my honeycomb. Alright, that's the game. As expected of the matriarch. By the way, how do you keep your tail so glossy? Oh, that? Here's my secret. I'm early to bed and early to rise. Right, I'll go to sleep early too. I'll start right now. When I heard Yuma made a new friend, I thought the world had gone mad. But now I get it. What do you mean? You two are cut from the same cloth. Alright. I'm almost done making the rounds. Yuma Totetsu is the last on my list. Doesn't seem like she's shown her mug at the animal round lately. I need to brace myself. Oh, if it isn't Yachier. You finally feel like starting. Finally feel like starting? How do I even say that line? By the way, I heard about Chiari. She can't win, that's her problem. How cold? Is that attitude appropriate for a leader? If anything, it's a kindness. To flatter the weak into suffering for you is more cruel. Thanks for the clip. Well, it's not good to meddle in the policies of other groups. Enough talk! It's high time we get to fighting. I'm itching to grab that tail of yours and show off my giant swing. So long, Gay Bowser! I can't take credit for that joke. I don't know who came up with that reference first, but like, it was unnecessary. It was a necessary fandom bit. At least this time around, I can at least figure that the fire bullets are incidental. If she's tossing petroleum oil at me, then, you know, it just happens to be catching on fire. Actually, I think it's pronounced incendiary, not incidental. Ooh, that was a close call. I've now adopted the headcanon that Yachier is a spice lover. Woo! Squeeze! I just picture Yachier, like, just squishing flat onto her belly as she's dodging some of these patterns. It's Flat Fuck Friday! I gotcha! Complete victory. Game over. I'll admit defeat this time. That aside, you're acting weird. You're not the type to go out looking for a fair fight. You're quite right about that. Maybe this incident is driving me mad. Or maybe... Oh, so you've noticed too. Someone is working behind our backs. Well, that's a relief. Spork! I have acquired Spork. It took a lot of time, but I finally tracked down a route here. Wherever you're hiding, come out. I have words. To hide is an Oni's duty. What business do you have here, O Yachie Kicho, matriarch of the Kiketsu family? Funny story. You know B10's staff? I noticed it's actually a teleportation trap. Since she was an asset to the family, I figured I would let it slide. But then, would you believe it? I found the same trap on the Kega family's new dog. Is that so strange? These are dangerous times. Traps lie in wait everywhere. The story of that monkey in the sanctuary. I first heard it when you... No, more than that. Only someone like you would devise such a roundabout scheme. You'll have the three families kill each other so you can gorge on the fruits of our labor. Are you that hungry? You mongrels of the animal realm were too slow to notice. The fruits of your labor. Don't make me laugh. Why do you worthless creatures not understand? All of it, from the very start, belonged to me. Queen shit. I do find it kind of interesting that, really all things considered, Zanmu's ability is actually really, really similar in function to Yachie's. Yachie's ability is to cause others to lose their will to fight, or, you know, essentially, you know, lose any energy to resist her will. And yet here comes Zanmu, and it seems like... as you look at it, it seems like her will trumps over Yachie's. Because we've been getting hints all throughout the game you know, that Zanmu is making use of her manipulation of nothingness in order to influence kind of the actions and behaviors of a lot of the key players in this little gang war. I just find that really interesting. Nom 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 nom. I would have to reason that as far as like more literal battle equipment, Yachié has the advantage here. If Zanmu is all about like pikes and skewers, it's probably going to be pretty ineffective against, you know, a turtle shell. At least if it's a direct hit. You know, if you try to skewer a turtle like straight on, like it's probably not going to do much. But if you could go from the side and maybe try to use the skewer to like leverage like the underside of the shell so you could sort of like pry it open, that's a different story. But all the same, Yachié's got a really long tail, not to mention antlers. And based on her portrait in TOUHOU 17, I believe she is capable of breathing fire, so... These are the things I'm thinking about. Now that I pretty much know all what to expect through this fight. Victory! Of the complete variety. Tonight's beverage of choice is more bubbler sparkling water. Triple berry breezer. My favorite. The animal realm. Here, animal spirits are kept under control and live a set daily routine. They should be thankful to be able to work 24 hours a day. Thank you, wifey, for the trifecta of health. Wah. Sitting comfortably and correctly. Stretchy. Feels a bit early to stretch too much or to like get a whole lot of gratification from stretching. Okay. I don't feel like doing anything. Me too, sister. You're telling me that the Kega family's Yamainu launched another attack? You two don't really get along, huh? I've done a great job at fending her off. How reliable you are. We're so close to conquering the surface world. Didn't you say something like that before? When will we be able to conquer it? When will we be able to conquer it exactly? Huh? I don't remember saying that. You said something like, "Look, the time is ripe." You must be imagining things. Just go home and get some rest. I feel a great sense of emptiness today, Lady Achie. You're like a different person. It wasn't clear when, but the goal had shifted from conquering the surface to maintaining the present state of affairs. For some reason, a feeling of helplessness washes over Yachie's entire body whenever she begins to have doubts. After a while, she longs to fight again. Things like that seem to repeat themselves. Yachie remembered. She remembered the ability of Zanmu, an Oni of Hell. The ability to return everything to nothingness, to crave nothingness. Ending 11. Please give me a 24-hour break. All right. Get your saddles ready, lily pals. It's Haunt's time. By the way, I'll just briefly mention, you could probably assume these three's, like, story routes are probably all happening roughly at around the same time. Which does give me the image of, like, at some point, Zanmu just... Zanmu is doing, like, a 1v3 against the 3 Beast Yakuza leaders, and just being an absolute badass. I hope if anybody creates any animations for this game, they incorporate an idea sort of like that. Well, actually, it could be a 2v1. You could include Hisami. Anywho. Yeehaw! Inoko, you here? Here, Lady Saki! I'm all ready to go. The decisive battle is finally upon us. Let's do one last warm-up exercise. Fuck, did you miss the stream? Welcome, Octavius! You only missed, one of the routes. There's still 2 more to go, and you're just in time for the second. So you didn't miss too much. But welcome, welcome. Alright. The decisive battle is finally upon us. Let's do one last warm-up exercise. Got it. But, I don't know if that's really necessary. Shut your trap! Let's do this! Yachi is a very forward focus. She has an aiming oval. Just an oblong exorcism aura. It does like a little spray shot for her first charge. Yeah, and then you just fire even more rounds for charge 2. Fanning the hammer, that's what it's called. She's like fanning the hammer. Saki's biggest advantage is, of course, her speed. How's the bullet hell? It's going pretty well so far. And welcome, Oshio. Ow! I gotta remember, wolves have an edge on Hanses. Want to drop by and say hi? I much appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. Good! My muscles haven't gone rusty. I mean, you're never gonna get rusty when you spend every day fighting. Your job's to keep the surface yokai off our turf. I'm gonna go take care of those thorns in our side. Woof woof! Okay, first, to get to the former hell of blood pools, I'm gonna go through the former hell of blazing fires first. They really built the former hell of blood pools way out in the boondocks, huh? Well, Totetsu's a real grouch. I bet she likes the privacy. Oh my, oh my. Just when I think it's Oku, here comes some other character. Who are you? Saki Kurokoma, matriarch of the Keiga family. And you must be Totetsu's rumored associate. The Chupacabra! I'm not some weird yokai like a Chupacabra or something. I'm a Tenkajin! I was told to off any of Totetsu's enemies without a second thought. The Keiga family are their enemies, right? Right? I guess Chiari really loves repeating herself. Having a good day. Managed to throw in another physical media anime in my library. Nice, nice. Yeah, I know before the balance patch, Saki was actually one of the lower tier picks. She had to get a buff or two to both her shot power and her charges. Ow! Whoop. Gotta speed on past those fangs. Thinking about throwing in Sailor Moon in my collection. Well, up to stars. That actually reminds me. I also got, in one of my days at my library, they were actually tossing in a few DVDs in their like free collection, like free to take and keep. And one of them was like a single DVD of like the entire series of Fate Stay Night. And I figured, oh, that looks cool. They got King Arthur as a lady in that one. So I took it home. And now I have it. It's mine. How's that? I surrender! I surrender! I might even take out Tatetsu at this rate. She's up ahead, right? Man, the rumors said the Keiga family's full of meatheads. But you're more like super meatheads. I don't hate that. Oh, I got the card. Ew, what kind of beast wants to live here? Oi, Yuma! I know you're here. Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Saki. This awful place. It suits you perfectly. Okay, fixed it. Stream doesn't play on Firefox? That's weird. Usually I can watch streams using Firefox just fine. Does your Firefox need to update? No one's gonna lay a finger on land that's this cursed. Not that I'm willing to share it with anyone. Yeah, you can keep it. Anyway, let's get cooking. My ingredient here has "I'm here to fight" written on their face. And my menu tonight says horse sashimi and yakitori. No clue. It's only your stream that doesn't play. Oh. Weird. It's okay, I Chrome installed. Yeah, I tend to stick with Firefox just because overall there's a lot more accessibility features. It's generally more user-friendly. checking my history, and apparently I haven't used Chrome since May. Nice work. Google doesn't need to know what we're up to every second of every day. I always gotta chuckle when the AI gets hit. Yeah! This is my barn, mutton chop! Game over! I'll admit defeat this time. You made it to me fair and square, and you beat me in a proper fight. But tell me, you made your move on the surface yet? Yeah, the operation's just begun. Have you not realized it yet? Hmm? The enemy here isn't me, or Yachi, or even Reimu. I got food options. The enemy isn't Yuma, or Yachi, or even Reimu? The heck does that mean? Whatever. I just heard that Inoko got taken down by Yachi. First things first, I've gotta get some payback. Ah, you're the matriarch of the Keiga family, Saki Kurokoma. I heard you were planning to fight Lady Yachi. Sounds like you already know what I'm doing here. Alright, I wanted a chance to fight one of the matriarchs. Brace yourself, horse girl! Brace yourself, every pony. Pew pew pew! Kapwang! Kapwang! Ricochet. So good. Yeah, I think where Yachier tends to... Ow. Where Yachier tends to be better for, like, handling a lot of, the smaller threats, you know, like the spirits and the fairies and such. Saki's a lot better with, taking on the boss encounters directly. Ow! Game over!
Well, what was I expecting? Of course the boss is gonna be strong.
You know, it's a real shame.
A real shame? What is?
The Kaketsu family doesn't make the most of talented fighters like you. I really wanted you on my side.
Lifting mountains!
I bet Saki could do that with her legs alone. That's her whole spiel. What did you say? A human approached Inoko while she was hurt and vanished? Got it. Dispatch more wolf spirit reinforcements and have them monitor the situation. What the heck happened to Inoko? Hey, are you here? Looks like you've also come prepared. I can't wait anymore. I've heard that you beat Inoko. Senseless by the sound of it. I was just about to seek revenge from you anyway. By the way, your monkey was much weaker than I thought. I'm so disappointed. You beat B10? I won't forgive you. Get ready! In this world, the strong trample the weak. In the end, only the cruel and ruthless will prevail. Now we see it from the other end. Hobbers! I'm too fast for these slippery weasels. Got a bomb. The otters are really good at overwhelming you. Ow! Yeah, the only trouble with playing a speedy character like Saki against Yachier This spell card is really notorious for being able to corral you into a death. No! I caught a stray bullet. You've got nothing but your strength going for you. Rematch! Turtle Dragon. Slower, but a lot more methodical. You can't pen this horse. I don't like the looks of that little pod. Not much to remark on, I'm just trying to pace myself. Kaboom! Oh, not so tough when you fight fair and square, are ya? Gah, I should have aimed below the belt. No, it's just... Why did you do it? Why Inoko? Fine, I'll set aside my shame and ask for your opinion. Aber! Really? Is that so? Why didn't I notice? You were there from the start, weren't you? Hey, this is your handiwork, isn't it, Lady Zanmu? So slow. You've kept me waiting for so long, O matriarch of the Keiga family, Saki Kurakoma. I heard the trap you set on Inoko was a teleportation trap. I decided to try it out for myself, and I ended up here in hell. You were the one who introduced me to Inoko in the first place, right? Well, a kind of roundabout scheming couldn't be anything but yours. In short, you're saying you're trying to take over my Keiga family, yes? Utterly despicable! You mongrels of the animal realm were too slow to notice. But I want control over the Keiga family? What a moron. All along, you've been dancing in the palm of my hand. Do you understand, lowly beast? I can never get sick of it! Zanmu, why are you so dang cool? If I didn't know any better, I'd say that Zanmu was almost trying to replicate, like, Saki's, like, shooting style in that spell card. It's just, instead of lasers, it's just jam-packed full of big bullets. Yeah, now the spears would be a lot more effective against Saki. Not only just in, like, you know, stabby, but, like, if you could bash Saki's leg hard enough, like, she's done. Ah! See what I mean? Another thing is, like, there's a reason why a lot of, like, cavalry soldiers would use lances in place of, like, I don't know, like hammers. Sometimes they'd use swords, but it seems like lances and spears would be a lot more effective against other cavalry. Ouch.
I mean...
The animal realm. Here, animal spirits are kept under control and live a set daily routine. They should be thankful to be able to work 24 hours a day.
Is that so? I see. Too much stuff happened during that incident on the surface. I didn't really get the whole picture, but...
Was that woman the one pulling the strings?
All along, you've been dancing in the palm of my hand. And do you understand, lowly beast, beast, beast? In that case... God, so cool! Oni should be like this after all.
We're in agreement.
So that means Inoko has the personal support of Zanmu herself. Do I need to keep monitoring things?
Saki finally lost her thirst for fighting. The Oni called Zanmu was already popular in Hell, and her charisma well known in the animal realm. Saki thought Inoko had the support of Zanmu. She decided to use the wolf spirits to monitor the situation, but she couldn't discover anything new. But there was a big secret about Inoko's birth that even she wasn't aware of. Of course, Saki couldn't possibly have known that, because the only person who knew was Zanmu. Ending 12. A world where the violent are victorious.
Congratulations!
Zoom to the credits. I'm just speeding along through this game, aren't I? Through these routes. Maybe I could have gotten away with a later stream. Anyway. Next up we have the best. The best Yakuza leader. And definitely one of the best to play as in the game. Let's get to the fun. Let's chow down.
Hey, Chiari! Yes? Why are you bothering me at this hour? At this hour? What time do you think it is? What time is it? How am I supposed to tell from down here? Oh, right. What matters is, now is our big moment. Get your head in the game. I'm firing little forks. Pew, 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 pew.
Probably the most amusing thing. Well, I suppose, like... Okay, that's a charge too. Covers a wide radius. But, like, I was gonna say... Yuma's exorcism radius just constantly expands forever if you keep holding it down until it fills the entire screen. Because she's sucking everything in. Naturally, she can eat up bullets with her charge 1. and then eat even more bullets and do a little bit of damage with our charge too. So where Saki was best with like boss encounters, and Yachier is best with small fry, Yuma just trumps both. Just utterly trounces them. Nom 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 nom. There we go. About the only bad thing that I could say about playing Yuma is that she tends to have a pretty slow movement speed, but like, that hardly matters. And honestly, in a bullet hell game, in a lot of ways that's actually a plus. You mean it's time for the decisive battle? Well, something like that. My enemies might come to mess with you. So be ready. I got the blood. I got a little sippy sip. So that monkey is Yachie's foothold. How did that kind of friendship come to be? I wanna know. Who are you? Are you perhaps the head of the Goyoku Alliance, Yuma Totetsu? If you've come, then that means it's finally begun? You're an energetic youth. As expected, freshly awakened yokai or something else. The decisive battle begins. To start, I'll take you out in style. And then they go on a date. You're all mine! Unfortunately, I cannot eat the breadsticks. Oop. After this fight, I'll take my meds. Don't let me forget! I can always count on you, wife. Just taking whole spoonfuls out of the monkey. Yeah, when there's a lot of enemies on screen, Yuma's charge 2 can get really nasty. Firing arrows? I will eat the arrows. Come on, B10. I'm biting you, B10. Anything? Ooh, crickets. Munch crunch.
So, your name's B10. How'd Yachier sink her hooks into you? When I was on the cusp of falling to hell, Lady Yachier extended a helping hand. That is to say, I owe her my life. The biggest psychopath in the animal realm saved your life, huh? Sticks. French fries.
Okay. Reminder not needed, after all. I am taking care of the medicinals right now. I think I should take time to go through my game library on both my computer and console. Started up FF6 and decided to wrap up the LEGO game I have in my library, but the only issue with those is those games crash. I know my library has a few video games as well. I think, I remember there's like, I want to say there's like a copy of Rock Band for PS4. There's Sonic and the Seven Rings for the Wii. They also have Splatoon 3. And I think... I know they have one of the newer Pokemon games on the Switch. I can't remember if it was Scarlet or Violet or Sword or Shield. Talking about LEGO games tending to crash? Ah. Ugh. Okay, I am ready.
Hey, Yachier! Are you in?
Who is it? If it isn't Yuma, what are you doing taking center stage?
You calling the riverbed of Limbo center stage? You don't even have anywhere to stand on.
What? It was that or the former hell of blood pools.
Ah, sorry about that. The riverbed of Limbo will make a fine stage. Anyways, the decisive battle got sparked off by yours truly.
Finally. Be sure to come at me with your best, then surpass even your best. Yum, 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 turtle soup. Yum, 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 honey. Oh god. My mind has gone back to honeycombs. And I reminded myself of honeycomb cereal. And so I reminded myself of the existence of the honeycomb cereal mascot. And that horrible little furry goblin creature.
We want honey, Crow! We want honey!
Had it happen on both PC and console, yet I beat LEGO Star Wars 3 times. Once on PC and 2 times on Xbox. I remember having the original LEGO Star Wars on Xbox. And then I had the sequel on GameCube.
Ow!
Yuma's eating the scales because she needs the roughage.
Ow!
You will not make moussaka out of me!
Ow!
Minecraft eating noises as I recover my barrier. There we go.
Nom 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 nom!
Oh, it was a timeout.
Well, I guess that was okay. Like a Ketsu family standards.
I can't fight at my best when it's fair and square.
Right you are. Only wimps pride themselves on fighting fair. Sorry you couldn't show off your strengths. I really mean that.
She's giving me a hand, and I bite the hand that feeds.
So that old Yamainu is Saki's foothold. She never had a good eye for talent, but... Oh, those distinctive looks could only be... the head of the Goyoku Alliance, Yuma Totetsu! That means you're my enemy. Great! I was told to crush all our enemies without exception. That's the Keiga family for you. They taught you good. In this world, it's survival of the fittest. If you're weak, then you should just die.
And then they compared notes because their fighting styles are honestly very similar. Yeah, now you see why the Charge 2 can get so nasty. When there's lots of spirits on screen. Ow. Got too cocky. Consume! Nom 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 nom. God's sake. Ah, chili con carne. Don't mind if I do. The main difference between Yuma and Inoko's fighting styles. Inoko consumes the bullets with her two hand traps. Yuma consumes everything with her gob hole. Or maybe I should say her pie hole. Ah. Wolves having an edge on the little lamb. Nom. 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 So strong. By the way, how do you become one of Saki's followers? Ah, it was the power lady Saki held that saved me from falling into hell. So you could say I owe her my life. Hell, you owe her your life. Now where have I heard that before? It's like deja vu. What are you thinking, Saki? I guess I'm not one to talk, but you've been befriending a pretty shady yokai. What I think? I don't have any problems. Apart from the fact that you're here, Yuma, that's a pretty big problem. Were you trying to get into a fight with me, deliberately going after my foothold like that? Yeah, so the decisive battle's come to a head. Once I take you out, it'll end things for now. Very well. I'll show you the power and speed of the top beast. Thank you, wifey, for the trifecta. I drunk. I sit. I stretch and reach. Stretch and crackety crack. Anytime I'm stretching my arms out, I always notice that my pits have gotten sweaty. Unfortunately, I am out of Dio. I need to get more. Okay. Nom. 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 I'm not too proud to eat my own eagles. Nom. Nom. nom 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 nom. Let's see. Ah, celery. No wonder the taste is so rancid. It's burning down my throat. Oh, where's the peanut butter? Oh, I just barely kaboomed her. Nice. Charge 3 activated. I know they have proper terms, but I can never remember them. That was kind of a little bit of nice synchronization with the music. Ow! Come on. I'll eat my veggies if it makes this resolve any faster. I gotcha! Nom nom nom. You're as tough as ever, Yuma. What's wrong? Got something on your mind? Yeah, I've already resolved myself. Guess I should head over to her. Ow! Those fights back there made up my mind. Something's felt off about this from the start, but those two aren't to blame. If that's the case, it has to come from whoever's behind Biten and Inoko. And Chiari's in on it too, without a doubt. These people all have something in common. Hell! And your instigation, Zanmu Nippaku! Took you long enough to notice. Does one need this level of instinct to make it as a top dog of the animal realm? I thought that teleportation trap at Chiari's was suspicious from the moment I found it. It was a sign someone was manipulating the incident behind the scenes. At first I thought Yachi, or maybe Okina, was that someone. But no, it was you, Zanmu. What are you scheming? To conquer the surface? Nowadays, I want nothing from the surface, unlike you starveling beasts. It is a future that I want. I manipulated everything to create that future. You have no choice but to live in the palm of my hand. Understand, you wretched beast! The most capable of the three leaders. Now squaring up to an empty stomach. How dreadful. Ow. I deserve that. You know, from the color, I expected the spears to, you know, taste like blueberry or something, but, no, they have no flavor at all. Ow. They're not even particularly filling. But then again, I'm playing as Yuma. Enough is never enough for her. I keep doing that on accident. I keep overcharging. I ate my way through. Consume! I might be a small little lamb, but I'm far from helpless. Kingdom of Lost Sheep. I resent that, good madam. These bullets don't taste anything like sheep. No, don't ask me how I know. Very nice. Finger licking good. The former hell of blood pools. Located at the bottom of the former hell of blazing fires, the most abominable place in former hell. Perhaps it's because it's such a cursed place that decarbonization hasn't been going well. I heard you met with Zanmu.
Yep, I had a great time. I'm sorry. I just didn't think I'd have to tell you. What are you sorry for? My connections with Zanmu. That doesn't matter. In fact, I'm getting pretty close to the truth thanks to you. So I'm pretty grateful to you. Well, that's great. I should be more grateful then. By the way, can I ask you something? Huh? Are you interested in conquering the surface? Chiari thought for a moment, then shook her head. She was a yokai who had always lived in the former hell of blood pools. She probably had no interest in returning to the surface. If that's the case, then is there any point in keeping Chiari as a member of the Goyoku Alliance? No, of course there is. From Totetsu's point of view, she is her only link to Zanmu, the only trump card that can be used against Zanmu. It couldn't be anyone else but her. Ending 12? Is that a typo? Pockets and a stomach even larger than the blood pools. Alright.
If I remember correctly, after the three matriarchs, there comes their three subordinates in the story. Let's see. I'm pondering. I ponder. Should I keep going? It's only been 2 hours. I'm fully fine with going for another 2, if it means we get the entire of the Beast factions wrapped up. I'm gonna flip Princess Daisy on it. Let's see, Tails, I keep going. Oh, that was lousy. I think I snuck a little peek of that one before I could land it, so I'm gonna try again. Ah! And then I drop it entirely. Come on. And that was terrible. That was also terrible. There we go. Hey, it's Tails! And speaking of Tails, we gotta start everything off with the monkey. Zombie 10, the monkey. Good. I woke up right on time today. Alright, it's just about time. Now, where is Gensokyo's own great sage equal to heaven? Hmm? You called? You're quick to seize an opportunity. I recruited such a reassuring ally, and one of flesh, too. Now, let's begin. This'll be our final training session. Come at me! I knew you were here for a fight. I'm unleashing a torrent! A wild torrent of French fries. I'm also kinda speedy. Now, my exorcism aura is among one of the strangest in the game. It's in a hexagon, but it's hollow in the middle. Ooh. Ow! Ah! Yeah, so charge 1, I fire a spray of breadsticks. Charge 2 summons those V formations of gold and French fries. Feels like it's been ages since I last heard this theme. Eek! Yeah, charge 2 is by far superior in terms of damage. It even kind of trumps charge 1 in terms of like range and coverage. Alright, that's enough. I need you to work with the beast spirits to defend our territory once we've taken it. Understood. And what will you do, Lady Achie? I'll pay the Keiga family and the Goyoku Alliance a visit to keep them in their lane. I'm not particularly interested in the Kega family. Their new friend looks rather capable.
There she goes. Is this the right thing to do, Master Zanmu?
I got Dragon Hand.
Now then, no matter who I fight, I'll be fine as long as it's fun. Though it'd be great if I could find someone I wouldn't feel bad about beating up. A monkey! The Earth really is more fun. All the life forms here are so unusual. Hey, you trying to pick a fight? And their violent nature is so wonderful, too.
Hello, Seiron. Long time no see. Ow! As much as I hate to admit it, I think out of all of the faction subordinates, B10 is probably the weakest in terms of, like, playability. Not the greatest. Woo! Sneaky! Woo woo! Ah! At least, the radius has a little bit of, like, backwards range. Kinda get back there and scratch the back a bit. No, no, no. This is how you do spray damage. That's how you do spray shot.
You never meet such exciting people in the lunar capital. Ah, so you are a moon rabbit. It's no wonder I've never seen your face before. Huh? This unearthly feeling wafting from that staff of yours. Oh, that's right! Inoko the Amainu had the same thing. It's just like that jewel. Shh! Keep that to yourself and I'll give you a rematch sometime, okay? Okay. Benui. I wonder if Sanai came back yet. Oh, it's B10. Did you come to play? How have you been? I'm fine, but what is the Kaketsu family doing? I haven't seen anything strange on the surface. The long-awaited decisive battle has already begun. So ready yourself, Sanai. What?
And off they go! Girls are now fighting. Please watch warmly. Is this the first time that it actually played Sanai's theme? Or designated theme? Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, how well snakes tend to fare against monkeys. Or even the inverse. In which case, I think snakes usually get the edge. Especially, like, big pythons or anacondas. I ain't no ordinary ape.
The decisive battle's already started? Really? Well, it's decisive in that there's going to be one clear victor. Clear victor? You don't mean that Oni Zanmu? Yes. I feel sorry for Lady Achie, but the battle between the beast families is a total farce.
Well, speaking of snake, I acquire Noodle.
Well, most of the yokai of concern have already been dealt with. It's time to go report to Lady Zanmu. Let's... Huh? Wait, you're...
Oh, did you die? Why else would you wander into Higan?
Reimu, what are you doing in a place like this?
I figured I'd find the culprits if I held back and looked for anything strange. I left the fish to swim, and now their tails are sticking out of the water. You're a pawn of that Oni from hell. Prepare to be exercised. Suddenly, a Miko. Monkeys are good at juggling. Or at least you think they'd be. I can juggle all these bouncy balls. Ooh, that was a squeeze. Homing omelets. More balls, but pink this time. Ah! Death. Boom!
little monkey. Sneaky little monkey. An Oni's pawn, huh? What makes you think that? Since you popped up out of nowhere, I did a little background check on you. You met Zanmu back when you were just a monkey. And soon after that, you became a yokai. I see. Well, I don't think I'm up to anything wicked, so I've got nothing to hide from you. Yes, I became a monkey god thanks to Master Zanmu's powers. That's why I'm working to fulfill her wishes. Even if you get in my way, Reimu, everything's already folding into place. Everything rests in the palm of Master Zanmu's hand. Zanmu's wishes, huh? Hey! I have become a smaller monkey. Yeah, you might notice from the dialogue, Reimu is starting to get her butt in gear, starting to take it more seriously. And we'll take that little nugget and we'll keep it in our back pocket for later. This is hell, right? It's so big and dark and empty here. Where am I supposed to go? Welcome to hell. Ah, if it isn't Miss Sunby 10. Lady Zanmu told me to expect you. Eh? Who are you? I am Hisami Yomotsu, a guide to hell. Hell welcomes everyone, every time. Without my guidance, you'll never find the place you seek. I see. Then will you guide me? To Zanmu? Of course I will. But first, we must abide by the customs of hell. Whereas it was a little bit unclear in terms of snakes, there's no doubt that monkeys do well faring against grapes. Love it. I think I mentioned before, but like, I'm always just waiting eagerly for more like fan arrangements for a lot of the new music. Ow. Ow. I said I would do well against grapes, not grapevines. I will now be your guide. Is there a point to that battle? Please do not think poorly of me. This was also part of Lady Zanmu's orders. Man, there are way too many people around here who will find any excuse to fight. Now then, I shall guide you as I was instructed. Please relax and enjoy your time in hell. Eh? Grapes! Stalking grapes. Is this the place? Doesn't look much better than where I was before. Who's there? Sunby 10, right? What's Zanmu's monkey doing in my place? Eh? You're Suika Ibuki, an Oni who silences crying children. Ah, I get it. You're here because Zanmu's thrown you away. Eh? Because that's just the way that woman works. Zanmu throws people away when they stop being useful to her, just like she threw away former hell. And because of that, everyone worships the ground she walks on. That woman is a true Oni among Oni. How does the truth make you feel? Sad? Angry, maybe? Even though you've tricked plenty of people yourself? I was just surprised. Master Zanmu truly does betray every expectation. This world is full of Oni, isn't it? You were doomed to fall into hell as soon as you devoured those phantoms in the sanctuary. Oh well, let's enjoy hell to our heart's content. It's not like you can leave on your own. Well, this is a shocker. This isn't the Oni we expected. It's the return of the mini-me's. The golden fries will take care of the little clones easily enough. The mist, on the other hand, bit of a different story. Ow. Careful, Suika. If you keep throwing boulders at me, I'll have to throw something far worse. Ow. Ah! Gotcha. Sadly, unlike Zanmu, there's not a whole lot of variation with Suika. No! The monkey has been silenced. I already told you, you can never escape from hell. I have to reason that, you know, you probably can't escape from hell unless you're an Oni. Because, you know, Oni are all about that hell life.
literally made for hell. Hey! Ah. I will succeed through the power of grapes, the power of snakes, but most importantly, the power of monkey! Oh, here's a new one. Come on, here we go. Eh. It's not as easy for a monkey to squeeze through tight gaps. It would be better if I was a moose. The Hakare Shrine. A shrine located on the eastern border. Despite being quite inconveniently located, it's also a place where those involved in incidents tend to gather. It's empty, just like before. Are you alright? It's none of your business. Now I'm busy solving the incident. Everyone knows that, so even the worshippers don't come on their own. What a positive interpretation. By the way, what happened to Zanmu? You went to see her after that, didn't you? Biten told Reimu everything. That she had become a yokai under the direction of Zanmu. That she had been on the side of the Kaketsu family under the direction of Zanmu. And that she had been abandoned before she noticed. That's a bitter experience. But I feel like that Oni could very well do it. Are you okay? You're welcome to visit our shrine. Okay? What do you mean by okay? Because, wow, she's extremely cool! It totally made me determined to keep up with Zanmu forever. Whatever you want. I don't know how the yokai thinks. Soon, Biten heard that the decisive battle of the Kaketsu family ended without a win or a loss. She went to the animal realm to see how Yachie was doing, only to find her being a shell of herself. Upon seeing this, Biten suddenly felt sorry for her. She felt compelled to help Yachie and be part of the Kaketsu family again. Although it was not because of Zanmu's orders this time. It too was all part of Zanmu's plan. Ending 14. Great Sage equal to Heaven of the Sanctuary. If If anybody's a bit lost as to why that title keeps getting brought up, it's a Journey to the West reference. Because, you know, Biten is like all pretending to be like a reincarnation of Sun Wukong and everything.
Alright. That was Monkey.
Now it's time for Woof Woof. Hopefully I can get these two done without much hassle. Knock wood. It's so peaceful today. I think I'll go take a nap. Hey! Inoko, you here? Here, Lady Saki. I'm all ready to go. The decisive battle is finally upon us. Let's do one last warm-up exercise. Got it. But, I don't know if that's really necessary. Shut your trap. Let's do this. Yep, and Inoko has kind of a little bit of range that can either narrow or widen down, or widen across, depending on focus. And then charge 1, I unleashed the burr traps. They eat bullets, and they do damage. And then my exorcism aura is pretty much the same as Mamizo's, except a lot bigger, and therefore a lot better. Okay, charge 2. I unleash a flurry of traps. Deals a fuck ton of damage. Ow! I'm on your side!
I did it!
Good. My muscles haven't gone rusty. I mean, you're never gonna get rusty when you spend every day fighting. Your job's to keep the surface yokai off our turf. I'm gonna go take care of those thorns in our side. Well, guess I'd better get to work. Strunk. It's been so long since the last time I left the forest. I don't know what the wildlife here is like nowadays.
I've seen you before. Probably because I don't leave the shrine that often.
Oh, a fellow canine.
Time to say hello with some fisticuffs. Ah, what are you doing?
Just right into the action. It's time to tussle. These lasers feel nostalgic. Pinned ya. Ow. That spawned right on top of me. Ow! As opposed to own! Wow, again? Who's top dog now? Sorry. I thought you were a fresh-faced canine like me. We've got very similar circumstances. I figured you were looking for a fight as well. Eek. How did you know? Hey! Oh my god, my radius has gotten even bigger. I wonder if Lady Saki is fighting that monkey right about now. Guess I should go report that the decisive battle started. Ah, it's Inoko. Finally came out of the woods? Oh, Marissa, how have you been doing? Well, I'm still in one piece so far, but... Anywho, I've been meaning to ask you something. Can I... You know, that one thing... Ah, you mean this jewel? Sorry, it's one of my prized possessions. But, if you can beat me, I might consider it. Are you serious? You're on. Feels good seeing the protagonists of the series again. I wonder if I only feel this way just because, you know, it's been mostly the same characters, like in different order, different scenarios and such, when I was playing as the Yakuza leaders, the matriarchs. And now I'm finally getting something different, and it's like, ah, breath of fresh air. Oh my. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Gotcha. Easy. Were you really giving it your all there? Well, no. I couldn't stop thinking about the trap on that jewel. Really messed up my focus. I see. That's too bad. I promise you, when this is all over, I'll lend you the jewel. Really? That's awfully nice of you. And when that happens, we can have a real fight to the death. Think I'll pass on that one, thanks. Laser! Honestly, I wish I could take this jewel off. Then maybe I could go back to just being a dog. Oh, did you die? Why else would you wander into Higan? Miss Reimu? I didn't think I'd run into you here. I figured I'd find the culprits if I held back and looked for anything strange. I left the fish to swim, and now their tails are sticking out of the water. You're a pawn of that Oni from hell. Prepare to be exercised. Same old, same old. It's probably gonna be this way for Chiari, too. Oh, did you mean for there to be amulets chasing me? Nom 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 nom. See, I have a little friend in my pockets here. His name is Pac-Man. Ow! Can't exercise me that easy. Ow. I'm a dog. I should be able to catch these balls, no problem. Kaboom! I made a triple Venn diagram. Saying I work for an Oni, that's a wild claim. The jewel around your neck, it's one of that Oni's tools. Its power is what turned you into a yokai. There's no way you aren't that Oni's lackey. Well, it's not like you're wrong.
Yes, I was awakened thanks to Master Zanmu's powers. That's why I'm working to fulfill her wishes. She already knew that you would try to interfere, Miss Reimu. Everything rests in the palm of Master Zanmu's hand. Zanmu's wishes, huh? I got a ball! Been a good doggo, I got a treat. A little squeaky ball. So this is hell? Lady Saki keeps saying I'm like Cerberus, the guard dog of hell. If I want to be a stickler, it would be Kerberos. But I don't want to be a watchdog for a place like this. Welcome to hell. Ah, if it isn't Miss Inoko Mitsugashira. Lady Zanmu told me to expect you. What? Who are you? I am Hisami Yamotsu, a guide to hell. Hell always welcomes anyone. Without my guidance, you will never find the place you seek. Ah, I see. Lead me on to Master Zanmu, then. Of course I will. But first, we must abide by the customs of hell. This battle is pretty much going to be the equivalent of, like, trying to get your dog to stop chewing on the grass. Hey! Didn't mean to combo there, but I'll take it. As a matter of fact, if I recall, things like grapes and raisins are actually bad for dogs. Ruh-roh. Woo! Aw, I didn't notice that bullet. That's cheating! Ah! Rolling around in the leaves, and the vines, and the thorns! Simple enough. I will now be your guide. I guess people like picking fights in hell, too. Please do not think poorly of me. This is also part of Lady Zanmu's orders. Oh, is that so? Now then, I shall guide you as I was instructed. Please relax and enjoy your time in hell. Inoko, get those grapes out of your mouth! Down, girl, down! Ugh, I'm getting nervous. Maybe it's because the air in hell is so rotten. Who's there? Inoko Mitsugashira, right? What's Sanmu's Yomainu doing in my place? Who are you? Suika Ibuki, an Oni who silences crying children. Ah, I get it. You're here because Sanmu's thrown you away. Eh? Because that's just the way that woman works. Sanmu throws people away when they stop being useful to her. It's just like how she threw away former hell. And because of that, everyone worships the ground she walks on. That woman is a true Oni among Oni. Gasp! You just said the word gasp. That's a first for me. So what are you feeling right now? Anger? Regret, maybe? No, it's more like a weight off my shoulders. Like I can finally relax. You probably don't remember it, but you ate Zanmu's flesh a long time ago. You've been carrying her curse ever since, for hundreds of years. Maybe you've finally broken free of it. Oh well, let's enjoy hell to our heart's content. It's not like you can leave on your own. Secret lore. Easy. Just enormous welts of damage. Ruh-roh. Damage to rival even an Oni. Which, in case it wasn't clear, yeah, Oni tend to be pretty damn strong. At least as far as TOUHOU is concerned. Eek. Oh, that was close. No! I was on the last spell card! Looks like you're having a hell of a time. God damn it. do, 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 do. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 woof, woof. Bark, 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 woof, woof, woof. I've been humming this theme so much I had to do something to mix it up. Hey! I activated my boss attack. But I need my barrier back more than anything else. Woo! Thank hell for small hitboxes. And that's enough of that. Bark, 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 woof, woof, bark, bark, woof, woof, woof. Bark, bark, bark. The Forest of Magic. A cursed forest fumed in miasma. There's a place no sane yokai approaches, let alone humans. What? You're gonna let me examine your jewel? That gem. When I tried to take it, it bit me. I don't know if this'll work. That's awfully nice of ya. Ain't it important to you, though? It's complicated, and I need to examine it thoroughly. I figured it'd be best to leave it to the experts to examine this magic item. Besides, the jewel's not that important to me now. Well then, I'll be on the lookout. Oh, but doesn't this jewel have a trap? Wouldn't it be dangerous to touch it? You're an expert, aren't you? You should at least try to avoid that kind of risk while investigating. Come on, you're a professional. Leave it to me. Inoko decided to examine the jewel in order to find a way to be completely free from Zanmu's curse. It wasn't as simple as giving it up and returning to normal, but Marissa would surely find something that would help her. As for Marissa, she continued her investigation without giving up, even despite being sent to hell multiple times. Marissa had become a regular visitor to hell, and even Zanmu couldn't help but be amazed. Inoko was deeply moved by this. The little girl she had seen in the forest. She had grown up to be so strong that even the Oni were amazed. Ending 15, Immortal Yamainu. Congratulations! Alright.
I notice it's getting about that time of night when my internet tends to decide to get a bit on the fritz. So, let's just hurry along. It's Slurpee time. Suck, suck. Ah, what a bore. Keeping secrets sure is a pain.
Hey, Chiari! Are you awake?
I am. Why are you bothering me at this hour?
At this hour? What time do you think it is?
What time is it?
How am I supposed to tell from down here?
Right.
Whatever. Now's our big moment. Get your head in the game.
Just kind of tossing out really lazy syringes everywhere. It doesn't change much, whether you're focused or not. Now, if I understand correct, Chiari's exorcism aura, pacifying aura, whichever it is, it has the special added bonus of actually slowly dealing little bits of damage to anything that's close by. Which means if I stuck around long enough, theoretically I could like suck away all the life out of these spirits. Charge 1 is just a spray of needles. Charge 2, I summon enormous fireballs. Doesn't really do much else. Charge 2 is a lot more effective once you actually have a lot more fireballs over on the enemy side. And the way the balance patch has it set up is that the amount of size that the fireballs grow depends on mainly like the size that they already are, because it increases them by a percentage instead of like a flat amount. Bit of a rough start. I gotta suck more blood, so I'm stronger. There we are. You mean it's time for the decisive battle?
Well, something like that. My enemies might come to mess with you, so be ready.
Oh yeah, the decisive battle. What a chore. But a promise is a promise, yeah? I terrified the birds. The light up here is way too bright. I'm better off without it. But as the time has come, I gotta get going. It's one of those chupacabras everyone's talking about. She's gonna suck up my blood. I gotta get out of here. Who you calling a chupacabra?
I'm a Tankajin.
Tankajin? Tankajin are yokai which suck up blood. You got that?
Oh, it's one of them Tankajins. She's gonna suck up my blood. I gotta get out of here.
These girls are such goobers. I love them.
please! Yeah, and so my charge 3 summons more fireballs over my enemy's way. And then if I had enough charge left over, I could use my charge 2 to make all of those fireballs grow into immense size. It used to be a lot worse before the balance patch. Like, y'all don't understand unless you've seen it for yourself. Chiari is broken. Completely busted. At least in the vanilla version. Didn't quite intend to go all out, but play with the cards I've been dealt. Or that I dealt myself. Okay. Yeah, just like this. And a lot of times, it'll corner the AI. And they will promptly die. You could basically spam C2, you know, charge 2, and win. Oh, I'm on my last life. Dear God. What even is a chupacabra? It's some kind of blood-sucking yokai that's been super popular among humans lately. Yuzu! Yuzu, a capybara! Hello, crew! Hello, raiders! Welcome, welcome! I'm doing some more TOUHOUs. Right now, I've gotten all the way to Chiari's scenario, and it's gonna be the last one we play tonight. How was your stream, Yuzu? TOUHOU Too Furious. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. What were you up to this evening? Capybara versus Chupacabra. We must battle. Super popular blood-sucking yokai? Wait, that sounds kind of like me. She doesn't know how right she is. It's fine. Made like actual progress for once. Nice. Gotta save up to get stream Froggy. Watches intensely. Get your game on. Ugh. I never should have left the blood pools. How am I meant to make it all the way to New Hell? For some reason the teleportation trap I got doesn't work on me. Oh, we meet again. Hello, little chupacabra. Ugh, you're that one from that staffing agency the other day. Hey, everyone I've run into has started calling me a chupacabra. Is that on you? It's a good thing, no? It brings out your charms. You can also consider it payback for your stunt with that teleportation trap the other day. I got put through the ringer after that. Serves you right. People who spread around weird nicknames like you deserve to go to hell. Ah! The Yuzu requests a gummy. Gummy Froggo. Here we are. I will stick you up on the ceiling. Sticky gummy. Get him a level skill. Got the gummy last time. Jealousy. Badu 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 badu. Okay. Just gotta save up. I believe in you. I'm actually okay. I know. It's all in good fun. But still, stream froggies are big business. Ow. Making my aiming. Aww. It's very much a force of habit, but I'm glad so many people are enjoying it. You know what? It's honestly for the best. I need more lives. I give up. It's too bad that, you weren't here a bit earlier, Yuzu. When I was playing as Inoko, and I was on the last battle, it was playing Zanmu's theme like usual, but in order to switch it up, I did like little sing-song barks and woofs. And I'm quite proud of it. Stupid birds! Question, are you playing twice? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, with the dual screen? No. On the right side is an AI, and I am playing on the left side. This is one of them TOUHOU Phantasmagoria games, and this is their little gimmick. Wow, could have really leaned into yes and get good. It's not my style. Also, I'm a bad liar, so...
But it could be a terrific contrast with a cute frog model. One of these days I need to go out, buy myself a big, thick, comfy jacket now that it's so close to winter time. Oh god. It's literally this month. Wah! I don't like it. Ow! Ow. I did it! Same though. Yeah, you're a capybara. You need to chill in the hot springs in the winter. Bachi bachi bachi. That felt good. Oh my, you're stronger than you look. You seem more worthy of the name Chupacabra each time we meet. Is Chupacabra really such a high-class name? I've assumed that Izzy did something applause-worthy. I'll take it. We're not at the end yet, but we're making progress. Not exactly Chupacabra. Fancy enough. Indeed, it's legendary. Guess it's fine then. By the way, you're heading to that one's place now, no? That one? Zanmu, that is. I can already guess you're one of her subordinates. Poof! Take a little puff. Let's see. If I want to get to New Hell, I'll have to take the standard route. Standard route was pass the Children's Limbo, cross the Sandu River, go through Egon. Googles is the main antagonist. Whoopsies. Damn, that's a hike. Huh? This always happens when I learn more about TOUHOU. Yeah. Chiari? Did you finally graduate from being a shut-in? That said, why did you come out here? Odin, you caught me in a bad spot here. So I gotta shut you up like anyone else. Hold a grudge forever if you must. Hell yeah, Chiari's all fired up now. Die and fill up my cart. A little change of pace from Reimu. These spirits are too bulky to suck all their blood. Yes! Ah! Do I need a cosplayer? Can I have a big wheelbarrow full of Halloween lawn decor skeletons? Do it! I support this decision. cool, I will take pics. Zombies! No! I've been blockaded! Ah! Come on, kitty cat. Got to see the poof in action. Big fire. Barriers back. Make them ginormity. Maureen, sit still! Doctor needs to draw your blood. Whew, I feel alive. I see. So you were pretending to be a member of Totetsu's gang, but you've been working for Zanmu all along. Are you headed to meet up with Zanmu now? Well, I did promise her I would. I was supposed to head over without anyone finding out about it. You're fine, you're fine. I won't tell anybody about this. By the way, if you want to get into TOUHOU, you're gonna need a guide. Could you help? No, there's no way I can guide you. But they got a dedicated guide gal, so you'll be okay. I got little ghosty friends. Hey yo, guide gal! Come guide me! Welcome to hell. Ah, if it isn't Miss Chiari Tenkajin, Lady Zanmu told me to expect you. Oh, so you're the guide gal. The Yamota Shikome character, right? Yes, that is exactly right. Hell always welcomes anyone. Without my guidance, you will never find the place you seek. Right, that's how it is. Leave me to where Master Zanmu's waiting then. Of course I will. But first, we must abide by the customs of hell. Looks like I gotta drain the grapes turn them into raisins. She's tossing all the seeds at me. Ah. Ah. Ow! Ah, that's cheating. Nobody can cheat harder than Chiari. Cheat Yari. Whoops. Oh well. It's time to suffer, Hisami. We all know how much you love that. And I lost. Now then, I shall guide your way to the depths of hell. I mean, that's what she wants anyway. The bane that is story and gameplay segregation. Aw, come on. Must acquire wine. Ah, stupid otter. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure why, but the first thought I had with Chiari using a bomb is that she was causing an embolism. I mean, she can manipulate blood, so I suppose it would track. One day, in hell, you're just chewing on Hisami's grapes, and then suddenly you realize a lot of these grapes have holes in them. Just little pockets of air. Wondered whose fault that would be. Awakening the true terror of the Tenkajin. Sorry, Chupacabra. Embolism! There we go. Yay. I will now be your guide. If you're gonna guide me anyways, what was the point of that fight? Please do not think poorly of me. This was also part of Lady Zanmu's orders. Ah, I see. Now then, I shall guide you as I was instructed. Please relax and enjoy your time in hell. Eh? Grapes. Got a little snack 'em. It's been ages since I've taken a trip this long. Come to think of it, ever since former hell was abandoned, I haven't left the blood pools even once. This is actually pretty refreshing. Whoa, who's there? So you're Chiari Tenkajin. Chupacabra, what are you doing at my place? Huh? Aren't you Suika Ibuki? Were you expecting Zanmu? Get a grip. Zanmu has thrown you away. Huh? Because that's just the way that woman works. Zanmu throws people away when they stop being useful to her. It's just like how she threw away former hell. And because of that, everyone worships the ground she walks on. That woman is a true Oni among Oni. Well, does it make you angry? Or are you grieving? That's right. That's the kind of person Zanmu was, even back then. Those who were left behind in former hell have been stewing in their resentment this whole time. For someone like me who feeds on resentment, I can't help but be drawn to Zanmu. Seems like I'm gonna be disappointed. To be an Oni is to be a betrayer. Oh well, let's enjoy hell to our heart's content. It's not like you can leave on your own. Alright. The final battle for the route and for the night. believe one of the win quotes from Versus Mode, when Chiari faces against Suika, is that her blood doesn't taste like blood, in fact it just tastes like sake. Just entirely sake. Whew, that was close. Trying to recite the music if I was drunk. I don't actually know what I'm like when I'm drunk. And with luck, I will never find out. Uh-oh. Last life! My radius is so small. But I got bombs! I did it! Now I can have a drink of my own. The former Hella blood pools. Located at the bottom of the former Hell of blazing fires, the most abominable place in former Hell. Perhaps it's because it's such a cursed place that decarbonization hasn't been going well. Eh? Aren't you that chupacabra? It's gotta be old. Hell. I'm a Tankajin. Oh, really? That's too bad. If you were a chupacabra, I could collect the bounty. A bounty? What's with that Tsuchinoko-like treatment? Now that you mention it, it's exactly the Tsuchinoko treatment. It's pretty common where rare creatures are concerned. Well, I've never heard of anyone actually collecting those bounties. Man, maybe I should just bite the bullet and live on the surface as a chupacabra. Eh? What makes you say that? That sounds like it'd be way more exciting and fun. After a bit, the chupacabra sightings went up drastically and became the talk of the town. Then the novelty wore off and gossip turned back to everyday life. But why had Chiari resolved herself to crawl up to the surface? I love how it's clarified that she crawled up there. She's such a girl thing. Because Zanmu's shadow is there. Like the chupacabra, Chiari saw a future where the surface world's mania would settle back to normalcy, as if nothing happened. At that time, only the shadow of Zanmu would remain. Thinking about that, Chiari was once again captivated by Zanmu.
Ending 16. A yokai chupacabra appears. Staff roll. Oh wow. This entire stream, I've only had a moment where I had 58 frames dropped. Lucky, lucky me. Alright. So that is the entirety of the matriarchs, as well as their subordinates for tonight. Yeah, feels good. So next time, it's none other than our favorite grape lady, Hisami. If I'm to be real, I know that in terms of like gameplay, Hisami is also one of the lower tier characters, but like I don't really care. I like playing as Hisami. I would even go so far as to call her my main. Except for maybe Zanmu. Alright, Lily Pals. Look forward to next time, which at this rate will be next Monday, where we can help ourselves to the silver platter of grapevines. And a bit more. But that's all I got for tonight. Goody, goody, good. Actually feels nice that my internet didn't really go to crap at all while I was playing. It's been happening so frequently lately, I have no idea what's up. It just happens around a certain time of night. Or day. Maybe it happens multiple times per day, but like I don't stream during the day, so I would never know. Alrighty, next Friday, let me see. I think I mentioned at the beginning of stream, that I've been kind of eager to try streaming The Isle, because that game has been my fixation lately. I love me some of them dinosaur roars. And hopefully everything will work out. If not, I will think of a backup. I think... I'm starting to think if the Isle doesn't work out, it could be Dwarf Fortress instead. Maybe. I feel it's been a long enough time since we last checked on the bunny fort, which I have been working on off-stream. Y'all will love the state of it currently. I am quite happy with how it's turning out. Of course, it's not finished yet, but I've made quite a bit of progress. Yeah, and then, honestly, if everything goes right, next Monday will probably be the last time, or not only will I get back to Touhou 19, it'll probably be the final stream of the game. Since, you know, I've been able to play like 3 character routes every 2 hours or so, hour and a half, somewhere in that range. I figure I could probably do the same, since we only have 3 characters left.
Alrighty. These are thoughts that I have of upcoming streams. But we need to wrap up this stream already. We are getting later, and I know my lovelies need to get to bed. Little Betty bye. Need to be tucked in and smorched. So, I shall quickly plug all of the socials. And another reminder, after around New Year's, I'm planning to start experimenting on streaming over on VStream. So if you're not following me over there, I recommend you do so. Because I'm planning to try and transition my way off of Twitch. And that's the first platform that I feel like will be suitable for the time being. Even if it's still in beta. It's literally a streaming platform for VTubers. So yeah. That's all I got. And so we come to the crux of the end of another stream, and so that means we gotta raid somebody to raid. I got raid messages accessible to all. Let's see. Who is live? Who is live right now? I see Sasquatch. I see Shiggy. I see Leshrew. I see Clown Kiwi. I see Nyrene. I see Murphy collabing again with Moth Mom. Hello. Hum. Let me think. Da-dee-doo, da-da, doody-dum. Fangs is also live. Maya, Glue Queen. So many peeps. How about we raid Sweet Melody, who's playing some heckin' Fortnite. Let's keep silly. How about Sweet Melody? Her title is I Must Obtain Peter Griffin Fortnite. Goodness grievance. Alright, Lily Pal, so I will see you next Friday with either The Isle, or if that doesn't work out, it could be Dwarf Fort, or possibly something else entirely. I know there's also some stuff I've been wanting to draw. I have a couple of projects currently, although there's one I can't stream because it's a secret. It's a super iggy biggy secret. I could probably work on the other thing though. Which is to say, I've been commissioned for some art pieces. So I could work on one commission, but not the younger, the other one.
Shh! Big secret!
Anyway, I will see you all on Friday. I don't think I have Wednesday or Thursday off this week. So, yeah, Friday. Well, I will see you all there. And then, Lily Pals, thank you so much for coming. I love you all. Have a happy time zone. I wish you all the best. Oh, yes, with me.